Now let us solve the second problem. A positive number is 5 times another number. A positive number is 5 times another number means, let us say one number is x, then another number is 5 times means it is 5x. One number is x and second number is 5x. If 21 added to both means we have to add 21 to this x and 21 to 5x. So one number become x plus 21, another number become 5x plus 21. Then one number, the new number is twice of other. Then what happens? This number that is 5x plus 21, that is equal to twice of x plus 21. Now what we do? We have to first of all solve this equation. First of all open this bracket. This bracket, when open, this 2 multiplied to both, 2x plus 21 into 2, that is equal to 42. 2x plus 42 equal to 5x plus 21. Now we have got x on both sides of equation. So instead of this taking minus 5x here, because this 2x minus 5x become negative, we do what we do, we transpose this 2x to this side and 21 to this side. Then what happens? This side become 5x and this 2x get transposed. Then 5x minus 2x, that is equal to 3x. 5x minus 2x equal to 3x. And this 21 get transposed here. Then 42 minus 21, that is equal to 21. So this 3x equal to 21 implies x equal to 21 by 3, that is equal to 7. So x becomes 7. X becomes 7 means this is equal to 7 and this is equal to 5 into 7, that is equal to 35. So solution of this equation means one number is 7 and another is 35. When 21 added to both, then first number become 28 and second number become 35 plus 21, that is equal to 56. And look toward this 28 and 56. 56 is twice of 28. Now let us solve this fifth problem. What is problem? Given the two numbers are in ratio 5:3 and they differ by 18. Now two numbers are in ratio 5:3 means one number is 5, then another number is 3. Let us say it is multiplied by 2, then one number is 10, then another number is 6. Let us multiply it by 3, then one number is 15, so another number is 9. If you multiply both by x, then one number is 5x and another number is 3x. So one number is 5x and second number is 3x. Now these are in ratio 5:3. Now these two numbers are 5x and 3x. These are differ by 18, means difference of these two numbers is equal to 18. 5x minus 3x, that is equal to 2x. 2x equal to 18, it implies x equal to 18 divided by 2, that is equal to 9. X equal to 9, it means that one of the number, first number is 5x. 5x means x equal to 9. So it is equal to 5 into 9, that is equal to 45. Second number is equal to 3x. 3x equal to means 3x means 3 into 9, that is equal to 27. So these two numbers are 45 and 27. Now let us take this sixth problem. Three consecutive integers add up to 51. Now three consecutive integers means it may be plus, it may be minus. But what happens if we add three consecutive integers, that is in minus sign, the answer become minus. So definitely these three consecutive integers are with plus sign. Now three consecutive integers means, let us say one example, say suppose we take 20, then next consecutive integer is 21, next consecutive integer is 22. So let means one integer is 20, then we have to add one to another 20 plus 1, that is equal to 21, and this 20 plus 2 is another integer. So it means that if we take one integer is x, then another integer is x plus 1, just by obtaining adding 1 to this integer, then another integer is x plus 1. Next integer is we have to add again 1 to this integer, this is x plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to x plus 2. Now these three integers are x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Let us add these three integers, x, x plus 1, x plus 2, that is equal to 51. These three integers add, three consecutive integers add up to 51. X plus x plus x, that is equal to 3x. 1 plus 2, 3 equal to 51. 3x plus 3 equal to 51 means 3x equal to 51 minus 3, that is equal to 48. It implies x equal to 48 divided by 3, that is equal to 16. It means that first integer, that is x, equal to 16. Next integer is x plus 1, that is equal to 16 plus 1. Next integer is x plus 2, that is equal to 16 plus 2, that is equal to 17 and 18. 16, 17 and 18, these are the three integers. But we cannot take minus 16, minus 17, minus 18. The reason is simple, that they must be added to 51. So these three integers are 16, 17 and 18. Now let us solve this application based problem. Sum of three consecutive multiples of 11 equal to 363. Find the multiples. Now you know the multiples. Multiples means, suppose say 22 is second multiple. Then next multiple we have to add 11. So to get next multiple we have to again add 11. So to get next multiple we have to add 11. So 22 is suppose it is the one of the multiple. Then another is 33. Next is 44. Next is 55. So let first multiple of 11 be x. Then another multiple of x is x plus 11, and next multiple is x plus 11 plus 11. That is first multiple is x, second multiple is x plus 11, and next third multiple is x plus 22. Now addition of these three multiple is x plus 11 plus x plus 22, that is equal to 363. Now this x plus x plus x, 1x plus 1x plus 1x, that is equal to 3x. 11 plus 22, that is equal to 33, that is equal to 363. We have added the variable. Now 33 plus is there, so we have to change the side, means transpose, means change in sign. So 3x equal to 363 minus 33, that is equal to 330. And therefore x equal to 330 divided by 3, that is equal to 110. 333 divided by 3, that is equal to 110. So this first multiple is in the problem. First multiple of this means three consecutive multiple. First multiple that is equal to x equal to 110. Next multiple is x plus 11 means 110 plus 11 means it is 121. And next multiple is x plus 22 means 110 plus 22, that is equal to 132. Now let us solve the second problem. The perimeter of rectangular swimming pool is 154. Now just I am drawing the sketch of the rectangle. Let us say it is breadth, and let us it is the length and it is breadth. The perimeter is equal to 2 times length plus breadth, and 2 times length plus breadth, that is the perimeter of that rectangular pool, is equal to 154 meter. Now another condition is given. Another condition given is the length is 2 more than twice of its breadth. What is length is given? Length is given twice of twice of breadth. Let us say breadth equal to x, breadth equal to x, this is breadth equal to x, and it is 2 meter more. So length equal to, this length equal to 2 meter more means plus 2 meter, twice of breadth, breadth say x means it is 2x plus 2. So breadth equal to x and length equal to 2x plus 2. We have to put over here. Then this equation become 2 times length plus breadth. 2 times length. Length is 2x plus 2. This is length. And breadth is x. Breadth is x. This we have taken breadth is x. And that is equal to 154. Now, first of all, we solve this bracket. We simplify this bracket. 2x plus x, that is equal to 3x. 3x plus 2 equal to 154 into this 2. Now there are two different methods to proceed next. In one way we can simplify the bracket, and next we can do. And another method is directly we can divide in this step itself. Let us do that in that way. Now this 2 is multiplied to the bracket, it goes to divide on both sides. So this 3x plus 2, it becomes 154 by 2, that is equal to 77. And therefore 3x plus 2 equal to 77. 3x plus 2 equal to 77 implies 3x equal to 77 minus 2. So this 2 changes side. So sign change means 3x equal to 75. It implies x equal to 75 divided by 3, that is equal to 25 meter. So what is this 25 meter? 25 meter, what is this 25 meter? It is x. X means it is breadth. Breadth equal to x equal to 25 meter. And to find the length, what we do? To find the length, we put value of this breadth, that is x here. Then it becomes 2 into 25 and plus 2. 2 into 25, that is equal to 50 plus 2, that is equal to 52 meter. So breadth equal to 25 meter and length equal to 52 meters. So that perimeter become 154 meter. Now let us solve this fourth problem. Sum of two numbers equal to 95. Sum of two numbers equal to 95. Let us denote into variables. Say number 1 is A, another number is B, equal to 95. But we are not solving linear equation in two variables. So we have to convert this into one variable. For that, another condition is there. One exceed other by 15. Let us say this A equal to x. Let us say A equal to x. Then this B, it may be x minus 15 or it may be x plus 15. Because if we have taken x plus 15, then B is 15 more than this. If we take x minus 15, then A is 15 more than B. Let us take B equal to x plus 15. Now these are the two numbers. One number is x and another number is x plus 15. This B exceed A by 15, and sum of these two numbers equal to 95. So this x plus x become 2x. 2x plus 15 equal to 95. Now this 15 plus is there. After transposing, this become 2x equal to 95 minus 15, that is equal to 80. So x equal to 80 by 2, that is equal to 40. So one number is 40. Another number is x plus 15. This is first number. And second number is x plus 15 means 40 plus 15, that is equal to 55. So two numbers are 40 and 55. That sum equal to 95. Now this problem can be solved by another, not another method, but instead of x equal to, instead of taking A equal to x, we can take this AXX, then it may be that this is s plus 15 and this x there, or we can take this x or s minus 15. Now this number a exceed b by 15 in this case. So in this case also answer becomes same. So suppose a exceed b by 15, then what happen? Sum of these two number equal to 95. X plus x, that is equal to 2x. 2x minus 15 equal to 95. Then 2x equal to minus 15 when transposes, it is 15. 95 plus 15. 95 plus 15, that is equal to 110. So this 2x equal to 110. So x become 110 divided by 2, that is equal to 55. So one number, that is A become 55. And another number is x minus 15, that is equal to 55 minus 15, that is equal to 40. So this number B is 40 and number A is 55. So we can do this problem by this way also.